In a city in crisis, it is an election year, and that means fiery debate over how to fix some of the issues plaguing Baltimore. This morning, we have lifelong Baltimore resident Pastor P.M. Smith joining us live to weigh in on three of the biggest topics being discussed right now. We want to begin with the mayoral race. Good morning, first of all,
Good
to
morning.
you. Thanks for being here.
Excellent.
Just heard from the City Fire Union now endorsing Mayor Brandon Scott, referring to candidate Sheila Dixon as, quote, a mutt of a past mayor. Talking a lot about this. What's your reaction when you heard that?
Number one, desperate. The mayor's desperate. He's buying votes. The guy speaks for the union. I don't believe he speaks for the membership. I agree with Mr. Bill Jones, the Vulcan Blazers, who says, hey, you're name calling. It's easy to speak to a mic rather than a person. And all I'm going to remember about the endorsement is one word, mutt. And until Brandon Scott disavows that term and stands up to that union speaker, that's all I'm going to remember. Wonderful.
That's an interesting point. Do you think that Mayor Scott would come out and comment or just hope that moves away?
No.
He's got to say something.
He's not going to check him for calling her a mutt, and I will not forget, and we should not forgive.
Well, I want to switch gears from the fire union to the Baltimore Police Union. We know the leader urging officers really to think about their future, citing the fact that they're 700 officers short. And they are asking, quote, will you continue to run yourselves into the ground for a mayor that clearly does not respect you? What message does that send to the current leadership?
Well, we have to go back to 2015, Freddie Gray, Miss Rawlings Blake. When you tell the lawful authority to stand down, the unlawful authority stands up. They get abused, they get villainized, they get demonized. Who wants that job? Morale is down, recruitment is down, retention is down, and resignation and retirement is up. Nobody wants the job. Who wants it? You want your husband? You want your son? No.
All right. Pastor Smith, we talked about two unions there, from fire to police there. We heard former Mayor Sheila Dixon say that unions really shouldn't be muddling in this. They should, not be speaking out. Do you agree with that? Do unions have a say politically?
Unions should be neutral on these issues because, as Mayor Dixon said, whoever wins, you're going to have to work with me. You don't want me for an enemy. That would be my position.
Very interesting. At the same time, obviously, issues in the city are rising. Baltimore Police Commissioner Richard Worley saying that they're going to be stepping up traffic patrols. Is that something that's needed? Are you hearing your congregation talking about the streets being unsafe when it comes to stopping and red lights?
Everybody knows the streets are unsafe. They run through red lights, run through stop signs. They'll pass you and make a left-hand turn when there's only a right-hand turn. But here's the key. Who wants to step up and stop a guy, stop a vehicle? The tent is so dark you can't see in. You don't know whether it's 2 people or 10 people. You don't know it's a male or female.
You think the officers are in danger?
Absolutely. You're going to step out and you can't see in. They can see out. You don't know what's in their hand. You don't know whether it's male or female. You don't know whether it's 2 or 10. No. Who wants that job? Again, who wants that job? That's why.
And that circles back to the officer shortage that we're dealing with.
Absolutely.
Pastor Smith, we asked you a lot of questions. Thank you. We appreciate it. There's a lot going on in our city.
We should not forget and we should not forgive.
Thank you.
Thank you.